dinner starts, and now you're thinking already about dessert. And when you see what comes on those cards, you think, oh my goodness, I have arrived. Well, guess what? We're going to have that same experience delivered to your door from David's Cookies. Customer Choice Award winner for multiple years for cake, cookies, and dessert. And now we've got 12 elegant individual layered desserts for you at a price of $79.98. So as opposed to what you would get on that 5-star menu at $6.87 per dessert, you really can't go wrong. Adina Michio is here to talk with us about this assortment. But let's start with what the choices are. You can get all of them in the red velvet, so all 12 in the red velvet. We only have 100 remaining. You can get all 12 in the chocolate marquise. We have 150 of those. Or you can get all 12 in the raspberry lemon. We have 100 of those. Or you can get what you see here on the top layer, and that is the combo, which gives you 4 of each one of the desserts. And there's about 1,000 of those remaining. This is our final presentation of the year. We started with 5,000 of these. The sale price goes up at the end of the day. This is a hot pick for good reason, because if you go to New York, where David's has been there since 1979, 60 years or 40 years, they have the most amazing confections and desserts, and this is one that literally is like what you would find on that dessert cart.
Yeah, and this is really just elegant, easy, entertaining. Everyone is getting their own cake this holiday season, or everyone is enjoying their own cake on a Tuesday night. No waste, done the David's way. This is our red velvet. I happen to know probably Mary Beth's favorite. A little birdie told me one time ago. And we created this, Jane, I don't even know if you know this, for Rick Dohmeyer's anniversary show. So this is our scratch-made red velvet cream cheese frosting in between those handmade layers. And these cakes are big, over 5.5 ounces.
So each dessert really could be 2 desserts if you wanted to share them.
For sure.
Because they're that big. But what I love is what you said, and that is, imagine a dessert tray that offers your family and friends variety, so they can pick whichever you want. If you get the combo, which is really the best chance for getting all of them home, because we have the most of the combo, you've got 3 different flavor profiles, so everybody can pick their own, or split them in half and everybody can have multiple flavors and tastes. But the best part is you don't have the rest of the lemon cake that's going to waste. You don't have the rest of the chocolate tart that's going to waste. There is no waste. You take out what you want, and we'll show you how they're packaged, but let's go through the rest of the flavors.
So that was your red velvet, a signature chocolate cake. How about a taste of citrus married with perfect raspberry? So this is our lemon, we call it lemon raspberry drop. You guys call it raspberry lemon, I believe. So you're gonna get that seedless raspberry jam nestled in between the layers of fresh cake with a made from scratch lemon mousse. So it's light, it eats like a dream. It is absolutely the ultimate palate cleanser in this raspberry lemon drop.
Is the perfect balance of tart and sweet.
Right?
It's not pucker tart, but there is tartness to it.
Exactly.
And it's not so sickeningly sweet that you feel overwhelmed.
Everything that we do at David's
The most important thing about dessert is making sure it pairs well with whatever your entree is.
Yes.
Any one of these is going to go with everything from fish to steak to shrimp to, pork. You can have whatever you're serving, turkey, chicken, whatever.
Ham. Your prime rib.
Right.
How great. Now here's our chocolate marquise.
Oh my gosh. Marquise. Yes.
By the way, don't trust the person that sells cookies for a living here, because I called it marquis, and I stand corrected, marquise, Mary Beth. And beautifully done with, adorned with edible gold on top of each one. This is a scratch-made decadent chocolate mousse that is done in that signature shape of a marquise, right?
And this
but
is
again,
this is a mousse that has some substance to it.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
this
is
is
a richer mousse. just
very
so you
true.
know.
I have to tell you though, I mean, I've had the combo, and we actually ended up, we just started a new Bible study not too long ago. We don't host it at our house. So I called the guy up who hosts it, and I said, could I bring dessert this week?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, sure. And I brought this in, and everybody was just blown away. Like everybody, they're all adults, they're all, you know, in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and they were all like, we've never had desserts like this.
I mean, it's pinky up. It's
if
a
we
pinky
eat
up
with
dessert.
our eyes, I mean, if listen, we eat with our eyes. So these will come wrapped, 12 of them individually. And look what I've done. I took the plastic off of this one purposefully to show you with confidence when they arrive at your door, right? They're going to be absolutely perfect. Frozen cooler, dry ice. But take a look at this. We actually hand collar each cake as well. So you could see that with confidence, you're just taking out a dessert at a time, that red velvet coming with
And
that beautiful chocolate
how do
coin.
they come to, how long does it take for them to come to temperature? Like,
You know what?
Not very long. Half an hour.
Yeah,
Half hour?
the chocolate mousse might be a little bit
Little bit
longer
longer,
because to your point, it's
It's
a dense
denser,
mousse.
yeah.
The lemon a little bit less because it's a light mousse.
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you an update here. Once again, you can get individual flavors, and we started with 5,000. You can get all in the red velvet, all 12. 6 dozen remaining. You can get all in the chocolate marquise, 125. You can get all of them in the lemon raspberry, 90 remaining, or you can get what you see here. That is the bomb.
Way to go.
Get the combo. There's 800 remaining, so another 200 just flew out the door the last couple of minutes.
Tell me what you think.
In that
Tell
combo.
me what you
I
think.
know.
You're,
Well, that's
right?
what I think you should do.
Yes,
I think you should
look,
cut
you can
them.
show that. That's
100%.
exactly how you should do it.
This is, I have to have my red velvet,
Right.
and I have to have the chocolate marquise. It's that good. And, you know, this is really one of those things where you say, is it worth the money? Can I just say, Jane and I have been here so long, years and years, decades. If you don't trust us now,
I know.
then we might as well just walk away from this job, because we are telling you the absolute truth.
Yeah.
These are some of the most finest desserts you can ever
Well,
get.
and here's the
Thank
thing, like
you.
I feel like a lot of times, like you see us and we talk about this, but then you go into the grocery stores and you see things that look fancy and you think, oh, that probably is about the same, and it's not. Trust us when we say we've bought the fancy things at the grocery store and have been disappointed with the lack of flavor. You can make something look really fancy and delicious.
Yeah.
But when you bite into it, does it hold up to the look? And that's where David's is
Thank you.
award winning, because they bring the desserts and they make them look as good as they taste. So eat with your eyes first. Of course, we know you do that. You see the color, you see all the layers, you see the richness. We tell you the ingredients, and then you stick your fork in, and it glides in through all of those layers.
Look at that. And this is what I love. 3
takes your breath
very
away.
different cakes. The red velvet that I'm holding with that cream cheese frosting, so different than that raspberry, lemon raspberry.
And why is that important? Because everybody has different tastes. Like my husband is always going to go for the tart. If it's a lemon, if it's key lime, I mean, he is always going to go tart.
And
my daughter, she's going to go for the red velvet.
Right.
Me, I'm
going to
chocolate.
go for the chocolate. Yeah.
So now
that's great.
You get the variety, and now you've got all.
And
of
I
that.
have to tell you, this chocolate, and Mary Beth knows this because she was with Rick and I when we launched this and it sold out. And then
I
it
was
came
the one who
back
told Rick
and
to do
sold
that.
out. Again, but I'm going to tell you, and you can have my word here, you will not see this cake next year.
Oh, no.
We
What?
made this for Rick Domeyer.
I know you did.
will not see this cake back in our regular assortment. This is very special because you've got not only that scratched chocolate mousse, you've got that rich, deep, dark layer of chocolate ganache, and you could see how just thick that is, and it's all on a beautiful chocolate base.
We're talking about the holidays, which are now 15 days away. So you can have this delivered and have it for your holiday meal. And it's $6.67 per dessert. Can't beat that.
Everything in this show ships in time for Christmas and Hanukkah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because Hanukkah and Christmas are on the same day this year.
Exactly.
And yeah, so why not?
And then think about leading up to that, because you're going to get these in, a couple of days, all of the things that we have on the list. So are we having lunch with our dear friend? I just got a phone call from a friend.
That.
Let's get together for lunch. It's easier at this time of year just for me to go to her house or vice versa, order something in, and then guess what? You've got a delicious dessert. Or is it just a Monday and you decide, I want dessert? So you go into your freezer, you take out one of these, and you're good.
After the church concert, a lot of times you say, hey, everybody from in the choir, come to my house, or things like that.
And you don't have to worry about it because it's staying in your freezer for up to 1 year.
Right.
It's just the personal size, but remember, it's the big size, and that's why Mary Beth and Jane are recommending cut them in half and let your guests enjoy even
Cut them in half
a piece.
on the buffet. If they want the whole thing, they can get 2 pieces. But honestly, you're going to get the big ahs and oohs from the folks that you pick these up and
they're going to
enjoy.
remember the dessert.
We've got Christmas, Hanukkah, we've got New Year's, birthdays, anniversaries. This is the way to do it. So if you get all 12 in the red velvet, there are 5 dozen remaining. If you want all 12 in the chocolate marquise, there's 100. If you want all 12 in the raspberry lemon, there are 5 dozen. But if you want this combo, we started the show with 1,100. There are 450 remaining, and that's it. So definitely don't wait. Our final presentation of the year just happened. Sale price goes up at the end of the day. Adina, thank you, as
thank
always.
You so much. So exciting. Thank you.
Really great dessert, truly. All right.